Hello and welcome back to the Blooming Journal Live. It's me, Colleen Watson, president of Century Plant Business Services. And I'm excited because we are getting ready to start launching. We are launching on July 29th. It is the 10th, so we are launching in 19 days. Oh my gosh, it's going to go by so quickly, but I am so excited to bring you on the journey with you. Now, you all know what I'm doing. I help small business owners and solopreneurs create their customized safety net so that everything works together, so that if something pulls you out of your life and business, you and your family can keep all the plates spinning and not have to worry about not being able to take care of things. So we're launching, oh my gosh, in 19 days. But I thought I'd talk today about how did I get here? What does launching look like? Now, I've been really upfront with you all. I am not an insurance salesperson. I am not an estate attorney. I am not a business broker. I'm not a real estate agent. I am not any of, a tax attorney. I'm not any of those things. What I want is for you to figure out what you want and then bring those people in as your partners to create a safety net to make sure that you can get it and it's protected, right? So how did I get here? How did we get to the point where I'm 19 days towards launching a new product? Oh my gosh. So there is a song, you know me, I like my musicals. It's from a chorus line. It's called Dance 10 Looks 3. And basically, the song is about a woman who is auditioning to be in the chorus of a musical, hence a chorus line. And she's talking about how she got the card that they fill out for all the dancers once, and it said that she was a dance 10 and looks 3, right? And so that explains why she got a boob job, which is kind of the point of the song. But for me, with this project, it was passion 10, knowledge 3, right? I had to go and I had to actually figure out this product. I had to do a deep dive. I, did not have any background in this. I, was not, somebody who did emergency, planning in corporate. I'm not an insurance salesman. I'm not any of those things. I'm just a person whose life imploded on them and wants to make sure that doesn't happen to other people. So what do you do when it's passion 10, knowledge 3? Well, if you're me and you're a former librarian, you do research. It's all about research, research, research. I put my librarian hat on and I dug deep and I, started asking questions and doing research. So I now have a pretty good understanding of just about everything I'm going to talk to you about. I am not an expert, don't claim to be an expert. The other thing I did was I talked to the people who are experts, the people who do this for a living. And I have a list of them that I've met them. I believe they're good people. I believe they're reputable. I believe they care more about your knowledge than just selling you. And so I send out queries to all kinds of people. So I have talked to estate attorneys. I have spoken to insurance agents. I have, talked to financial people. I have talked to all kinds of people, getting knowledge, getting input, picking their brains, learning and learning and learning. I'm going to be learning this for the rest of this career, right? That's just what is going to happen. So then what do you do? So you gather a whole bunch of knowledge, you take a whole bunch of notes, and then you take some time to collate that note. You figure out, what do I know? What's there? What have I learned? And then you take a look at it and go, what questions do I still have? And then you go back to researching, you go back to reaching out to people, you go back to looking at articles and all kinds of things, and contacting things like the Better Business Bureau and other sorts of people with resources to build your knowledge base. And it's really a process of doing that over and over and over again. I wish I could tell you that it was glamorous. I wish I could tell you that it was simple. I wish I could tell you that it's a one and done thing, and once you've learned it all, you're going to be fine. But we're adults, right? We know better. We know that that's not reality. We know that that's not really how life works. Continuing education is a thing. I'm going to be learning this until, I'm no longer doing this. And then after you do that, you've done your research. Even before you're ready, you give yourself a deadline, hence July 29th. I am 100% going to be launching on July 29th. It is scary. It's a lot. I'm a little nervous. All of that good fun stuff. But here's the truth is that you need the deadline, right? I don't know about you, but I could research forever, right? Perfect is the enemy of good. And I'm never going to get a perfect product, but I'm going to bring a good product, right? And I'm going to bring, a good product that I can make better by working with actual human beings, right? So I created a pilot program. So pilot, because you've already taken up, you're off the ground, you're going around, but you're staying close to your local airport, right? So I have 10 slots available for a steep discount. In exchange for that, you have to give me up a little bit more of your time for me. But all of this came together. It's still coming together, but that's what it takes to launch, right? You need to do the work and then you need to pull the trigger. And I wish that it was more complicated. I wish that it was simpler. It's not. It's really not. Do the work, pull the trigger. If this sounds like something you might be interested in, if you need a legacy consultant to make sure that you have all the Lego pieces in place for a really great safety net, I would love to talk to you. Let's just do 15 minutes just to get to know each other. There's my Calendly link. It is also in the show notes. I would love to talk to you. Thank you for joining me today. And remember, rock stars, it is never too late to bloom. You have a wonderful rest of your week. Have a good one. Bye-bye.